Okay. Hello. My friend Branwen has decided to give me a treat, and this time I'm the audience with you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Call of the Sea. This is a really excellent Lovecraft game that they decided to turn Lovecraft into something quite special in this game, and I love this game. I just wanted to show it to everyone, including my friends.
Ooh. Oh, it's one of those that deletes your progress.
Oh yes, I mean, for starters, just look how pretty this is.
Oh wow. Oh, give me a moment. I have a process that's about to make a noisy beep. Oh, too late.
What voices?
Would you like me to pause?
Unfortunately, the noisy beep already happened. I'll try to get rid of it later, but that'll be cool.
That's all right. So, very watery.
Oh wow. Gloved hands.
Where am I?
That's very fishy.
It is indeed very fishy in many ways.
Who builds structures like this?
It looks
I
like
know this
it's
place. I've been here before.
more, except there are doors in places, but it looks like it's more carved out of things than it was built. Okay, random clock face on the rock is odd.
Hmm.
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
eh, Chess set. It's almost like that this is a mixture of two places just sort of jumbled together.
Yeah. Oh well, staircase out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of Victorian.
I'm climbing these stairs again.
Another fishy statue.
I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
Oh, picture frames, but they're all empty. Huh.
That's not ominous at all. Oh, look at all the
Can't see
empty
anything
cupboards.
out there.
My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to. Those
Ooh.
horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Hmm. Lots of luggage.
All right. Time to gather my things.
Hmm. Notice the spots on our hands?
Yeah, I was going to comment and got distracted by the luggage.
I'm definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful.
Get a hammock.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. Though it's not the same without you, Harry.
Well,
So,
Tahiti is a magical place.
hmm. So yeah, November 1st, 1934. Whoops.
Yep, no problem. Okay.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need.
All right, that's not a thing. No, can't open any of these doors. So yes, this is definitely a game where you need to poke at all the
Merveille de
things.
mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
I am horrible at this kind of game.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Oh, she's an artist too. Let's tick off the box.
Yep. So picture of our front door
Mm-hmm.
with a note for us to remember that. Ooh, journal entries. Would you like me to read?
Go ahead, please.
July 6, 1934. It's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to the delay in the postal service. July 14, 1934. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September 16, 1934. I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine. My husband is missing, and I can barely walk for a couple of minutes without getting exhausted. October 10, 1934. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband. An ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All three were in a package I received yesterday, postmarked Tahiti, no sender. Find him. 74 nautical miles east of Otaheite. After leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that was just an ancient name for Tahiti, in the same place the package came from. What does all this mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband, whatever it takes, even if it means going to the end of the world. October 14, 1934. Following Harry's trail, I caught the train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found out that on May 25th, Harry bought 6 passages to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better.
Six
Octo-
passages.
mm. October 19, 1934. First, I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to whatever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy or cheap either. October 31, 1934. I missed the sea so much after Harry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing on the water. It's so comforting. November 1st, 1934. Today. I finally arrived in Tahiti, finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be a tough row to hoe. I think I must have walked all over Papit asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything. About that place 74 miles east of Tahiti, some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently, the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since they last saw the Lady Shannon or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. November 4th, 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Miss Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Okay, so I was wrong about this being November 1st.
Right, yeah. So the November 1st was when she took the trip to this place,
Yeah.
and she's been there for 2 days bothering this guy.
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Also, we're on a ship, so he's taken us to the place.
Right. Right. Have to cover our
I should
hands.
cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus
Oh,
freak.
one of your spots is showing.
I love this song. I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase. What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
Yeah, that's
Probably trying to ignore things and de-stress.
hmm.
Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
So 506.
506. Okay, that's why she says to remember it.
All right, now it's open. Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
Is that a gun?
Yes.
Does he want to shoot
A
himself?
brass key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions. This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
So now we have things in our journal here that relate to.
That drawing looks like the relic.
We have a key. Sorry, see, escape does that, but it doesn't take you out of.
The motorboat is ready.
It doesn't take you out of the thing you're doing. It
Yeah.
takes you to the main menu.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
had a
I've
couple
overpacked.
games that do that to me.
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
Have I missed anything?
Doesn't look like it.
All right, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
Lower the motorboat and be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
Please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it?
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
I like how everybody acts as if that's obvious. It's obvious you know about the legend, but we're not going to talk about it because it's taboo.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find?
That is a
Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there, to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name.
that is a big mountain.
Everything
That
is familiar.
It's huge.
So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about? This can't be a coincidence.
I love this pulpy.
It's it's very Jackson King Kong. Or Jurassic Park.
So I can't help but feel like every archaeologist in the world would be flocking to that monolith.
Breathtaking,
Holy,
idyllic island,
yeah.
surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place.
You think the giant unnatural formation is a little strange?
Yeah, wasn't it kind of floating in the middle of space too?
I think it's like there's a thing going
Okay.
right.
Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
I think it is attached to the ground, but it looks like it's floating because of the foggy effect.
Ah.
But still, that is gigantic and looks ancient.
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Kind of looks like your hands.
Oh, good point.
I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
All right. Want to look at that, or do we want to look over at the gate?
What was the other thing?
There's
Oh.
some sort of structure.
That looks like it might be a camp of some type. Let's see what that looks like. That is. Maybe we'll find hints of
A tent.
the husband.
So somebody was on this island recently. Well, that's a vivo. A flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be playing that. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too.
That is rather beautiful. Somebody was here. Was that crafted before coming here or after?
That's an interesting question. All right, that's someone's left a very nice sheath here.
Probably connected to that.
A note written in French. I only understand two words. Île and mort.
Just a moment.
Island and death.
Say mots. A few quick words. We have profane. We avance. I think is arrive. We have not found. We have not found death. Nale. do not go. I don't know. That's about as much as I can get.
Hmm. I believe it's something. Please note, I do not speak French, but I had to look things up. I
Right.
believe it's something like we have profaned the island and found only death. Do not go further.
Oh, right. Yeah. Have not found anything except. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That
Hmm.
that that tracks. That makes sense. So I mean, some of
It
it's
must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
yeah. Um.
This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull.
I mean, it's a machete. It's not
Hmm.
supposed to be heavily sharp. It would break.
That's okay. We won't be taking it with us.
Someone has been chopping down palm trees. A lot of them. Maybe to build something.
Is that blood coating one of them? Or is that just the light?
I think it's just the light.
Okay, yeah, the shadow looks a little red there.
Hmm. Oh, what's this over here?
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
The sea air's good for you, Doc.
Indeed.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
So the wave markings there.
Hmm. November 6, 1934. Arrived on the mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti. Fisherman will be back to pick me up again in 3 days. I hope that's enough time to find you, dear old pal.
Interesting, affectionate term.
Hmm.
It's one I could see naturally coming about between people who love each other, but
Hmm.
people who started as friends and then became something else.
Oh, yes. I believe there's also a song. Picking up anything in these bushes. That looks like progress, so I'm just going to go over here and see if I can poke at this gate.
Okay. Give me a moment to
Looks like
pause.
it opens from
Oh,
the other side.
let me pause because it's getting to about 21 minutes. Might as well pause to do a new video change.
No problem.
Be right back.